What up, chat?
Playing.
Amanhã vocês? Ah?
Hello, little boy.
Clever boy, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome to my life, bro. I appreciate. Happy Sunday. What's up, people? All good, bro. All good. Same to you, Daniel. What's up? What's popping? Welcome to the live, fam. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if this is your first time in my stream, guys. Let's get to 600 subs. Mini match this one. Really, fine. I'll be better touch with you.
ECA North Munich fanya huyu hapana. Chupi hapa. Budi chuna chuna.
Really, Hah? Really, no. Sakai Sangambuka.
Live bana.
Live and album.
Live party people.
Ma bana. Fire. Ooh. Hi, Magno Bau. What's popping, bro? Let me see. I messed up some. Can you try me? Suck up. You know, this. Let me see. Where is it? Wonderful. Good morning, bro. What's up? Ini udah dalam dia. I'm laying down with the joy of the Lord. Nó có sushi mà
Mai đâu.
mai làm nhà bạn ăn nó có sushi mà
Boss.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. Like, being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass 40, 50, 60 yards.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Esposito. Oh, easy pickings there. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in plenty of space here. Rice. Big chance! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for 1-0. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Zielinski. Havertz. Some good work on the right flank here. Gabriel Jesus is in a really good position out wide. Gabriel Jesus looking to receive it in space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book.
Inter genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition...
Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Gyökeres at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lewis Skelly. Dumfries wins the duel this time. Dumfries. He's shifting through the...
Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Shot could be on.
Look at the space. There's the shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Rice! Superb from Rice! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 41.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Havertz. Havertz running with intent. Barella. Zielinski. Zubimendi does well to get it back. Zielinski with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Zielinski did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There will be 3 minutes. and
Martinelli. Dumfries. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Martinelli powering forward here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Akanji. It's a pretty loose pass. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Arsenal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Martinelli,
Oh,
Dumfries, and it's Barella. Rice, given the lift of his goal, he's through here. Not the most accurate pass.
he's better. We don't know, bro. At times I win, at times he wins. So
Barella,
we are not
gets
sure.
a good foot in there.
We are not sure. At times he
And that's a
wins,
foul.
we are not sure.
Simple decision for the referee.
When you win,
Oh, he's taken
you
it.
win. You feel me?
Rice. Oh, some astute defending there. Looking for options for movement. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice.
Akanji cuts out the pass. And it's Zielinski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gyökeres. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lewis Skelly just eases him off the ball. Looking for a runner. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
DiMarco gets into a good position. Gyökeres. Havertz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Havertz! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nice physical challenge. Now it's Zielinski. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. White carries the ball down the right.
White.
Inter Milan can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found a way through.
Yes.
Ball's gone out of play. Saliba. Driving forward. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he latch on to this? Bastoni makes the interception. Zielinski.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And there's green grass ahead of him. White. He's found a way through. He has a look up. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So what can they conjure from this one? This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He's put it wide. White. Subimendi.
Oh, man.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Zielinski is onto this. And the shot! And that's a good finish. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away. DiMarco looking to play him in. Oh, he's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Oh, such a great chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Barella distributed tidily. It's gone for a throw-in. Martinelli.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. Time added. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result...
What? Oh, no.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, he's having a hit! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Now it's Tura. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. He's shifting through the gears here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram is flagged offside. That pass has been well intercepted. That is good strength. And he has been fouled there.
When he kicked me plus ball.
And that's off target.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Akanji. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Havertz. It's a threatening ball.
Yes!
So we're still where we started right now. Gyökeres. Gyökeres running with the ball. And he is deftly away. Now it's Thuram. Dumfries is onto this. Now it's Dumfries. Caught offside that time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gyökeres makes a move down the right. Havertz going like a man possessed at the moment.
Gyökeres!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Martinelli! He's done very well to get to that.
Martinelli clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the pass is intercepted. Havertz! Martinelli! Martinelli gets on his bike and on the move.
And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! And we have liftoff!
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pass somewhat off target. Çalhanoğlu.
He's in! Must be! Can he finish? That's another chance! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Zielinski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Barella. Driving on and making good progress. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a promising position. Well, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Havertz.
He'll try from distance.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Havertz. Zielinski. Well, that has not gone well. Quality ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Always goal side. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And he's heaved it away. And claimed it back swiftly.
Been indicated.
Gabriel Jesus does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, now he can run away with it. Martin
Tries a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Deftly away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barella. That's it, 45 minutes up. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. We're on the move again. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Havertz!
And a chance!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Havertz going forward. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He is through here. And that is masterful defending. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Now it's Thuram. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
DiMarco is behind this one. He's having a go. Has another go! It's anyone's ball now.
Yo.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gabriel Jesus.
Pode ir lá.
Çalhanoğlu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And here's Jesus.
Such good technique.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Yes.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Arsenal are 2 up early in the second half.
He knew what they
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rice.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that was vital. Barella. That's good running with the ball. Great vision.
The attendance for this match
played
was
through for the wide man.
332.
Oh, what a mistake! And that's another throw. He won't be happy with that one. Barella.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Played right into his path. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bastoni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now, can they get him away?
Hey, buddy.
Akanji.
I think it's just two.
Havertz.
Pass this one.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Man.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Çalhanoğlu. Bastoni for Çalhanoğlu. And it's Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu does really well to win the ball there. Çalhanoğlu, good purposeful. It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. And now the breakaway. Now that looks a decent ball.
Hi.
DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball, and he was alert to it. Oh, easy pickings there. Zubimendi, and he skips past his man. Tries one from range. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Zubimendi clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Barella gets a foot in here. Zielinski. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Threads one in. And he's what? Zielinski! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Havertz. He's under a lot of pressure there. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Gabriel Jesus.
Yes.
Barella. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's in plenty of space here. Oh,
shooting chance! And that is wildly off target. Martinelli. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank, showing good feet. And that's an errant pass. And it's Barella. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! And that's that. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great...
As any takes you at the end. Damn it.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they...
He's gone for it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's having a go! That's another chance! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively...
And the finish! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That's an imaginative pass. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Dumfries. Referee has just said play on. Now that looks a decent ball. Gabriel Jesus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Havertz. He's having a hit. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Quarter of an hour played. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Jesus. He's on it, can he get away? And that is expertly dealt with. Dumfries.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Dumfries looking to add to his goal. That's beautifully weighted. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Akanji. Gabriel Jesus. Bastoni. That's a cute ball. It's played through for him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. White wins the duel this time.
Barella simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Francesco Esposito showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Oh, look. And the shot! And he hits the net. Arsenal are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Not the most accurate pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Akanji. Short changes him with that pass. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zielinski. Now it's Dumfries. He's got away. Tries one from range. Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's in a great position here. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Akanji cuts it out. Dumfries. And it's Barella. Acerbi makes the interception. Havertz aims beyond the defence. Francesco Esposito. Francesco Esposito! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Esposito is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Impressive jump! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Barella. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Havertz.
Have been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bastoni. Zielinski. This is a promising build-up. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. That has been knocked clear. So a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And there they are.
How would you review the first half?
Arsenal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
And it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. Nice control.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Jesus. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately he'll try from distance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In by Martinelli.
That's good.
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gyökeres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
DiMarco. Barella. Zielinski looking to receive it in space. Havertz. Barella. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Gets a good foot in there. Zielinski. Havertz. Esposito.
The attendance for this
Now it's
match was
Dumfries.
61,052.
Lewis Skelly spots it and intercepts. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Bastoni. Zielinski. Now, can they get him away? DiMarco. Zielinski. He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
White. And it's Zielinski. Chelhanoglu. That is ended up in no man's land. Gyökeres. Now Subimendi. DiMarco. Barella. And he's there to retrieve it. He won't be happy with that one. Gyökeres. And the pass is intercepted. Zielinski. Barella. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Dumfries. Back when it goes.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Chance! It's a loose ball. Martinelli. To Havertz.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
White. But that has not gone well. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the four.
Rice! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Arsenal leading now.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rice going forward. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? And that's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will... He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Subimendi. And now the breakaway. Havertz running with the ball. Gabriel Jesus. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, just eases him off the ball. Barella. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Foot in. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Lewis Skelly has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Gyökeres.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Zubimendi. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
What's the tune on
Rice taking in the...
Man of the match.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to Francesco Esposito! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now, can they get him away? Gyökeres. He's got away. DiMarco. White puts them all in. Chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. And the finish! And that's in!
But the way finish,
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could...
Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Havertz is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Martinelli! Nearly, but not quite. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played right into his path. White.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that has left him in a heap.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Calhanoglu. Gyökeres. Stood up well to him there. Threads one in. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see him. It's Gabriel Jesus! Akanji getting this one clear. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Dumfries. Martinelli powering forward here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Oh, the fish food, okay.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Havertz did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Martinelli. Havertz. Zielinski. And now the breakaway. Rice. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Havertz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Gyökeres!
Hey!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Dumfries. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Esposito really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
White looking to hit the byline here. The ball has bounced loose now. And they've got a throw. Well, there's the clearance. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Barella just eases him off the ball. Zielinski. That's a cute ball. White gets over and intercepts. Havertz looking understandably energised after his goal. Gabriel makes the interception. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Not the most accurate pass. Çalhanoğlu. Havertz.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zielinski. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shoots! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. And here's Zielinski. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. He has kept it out. What great reactions. Chance, surely! And now a sudden chance to counter. Subimendi. Gyökeres. Now it's Martinelli.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's DiMarco. He's picked his way through. Zielinski. Can he spark a counter here? Always onto this. Could be danger here. And he's got the beating of it. He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. We expected better, and so did he. Lewis Skelly is offering some sort of an apology there.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Zielinski. DiMarco. White. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the shot!
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Havertz. Gyökeres. Zielinski. And he's intervened well there. Distributed tidily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yes.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Havertz.
Havertz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, important interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
You can't stop in that.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. Aims beyond the defence. Zielinski. Just 5 minutes left. Zielinski. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zielinski. Searching pass he's played there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
And now,
The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
Oi. I think I'll forget that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's the keeper's ball. Chalhanoglu, Zielinski. That is good alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. And here's Jesus, and he is deftly away. Havertz picked out brilliantly. Esposito. Dumfries. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Zubimendi wins the duel this time. Now it's Martinelli. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's found a way, he's having a pop! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's found support out wide. Some good work on the right flank here.
That was lovely, that.
Stood up well to him there. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he cuts out the supply. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter!
By the stages.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Rice. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Jesus. Great defending, strong and determined. Akanji. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Dumfries. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. But that has not gone well.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He is through here! Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Quality ball. And here's Jesus. This looks promising. Now, what about this cross?
Look at this.
Searching pass he's played there. Gabriel gets across to intercept that.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rice! And they've got rid. Zielinski. And here's Havertz. Can he get onto this? That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Havertz! Harmlessly behind.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Dumfries tries to
There
pass
will
it
be
through.
1 minute added time.
He'll try from distance. Oh, he's given that plenty. And that is the end of the first half.
Yes.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Everyone, please welcome our
Arsenal
players.
go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
One comes to and they one side.
Subimendi has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Just too high.
Çalhanoğlu will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Bastoni. Barella. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He has found the way through. Gabriel clears without hesitation. Can he get it through? Gyökeres. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Such good technique.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Nicely weighted ball. Rice. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. DiMarco. Knocks it into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
The attendance
Almost
for
an
this
hour
match
gone.
was 60,332.
Gyökeres. Looking to play him in. Dumfries with a fine tackle.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's very neat. The ball goes in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Arsenal have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. Lewis Skelly promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, who's going to be first to this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
That is good alertness. Havertz, and it's Rice. And here's Jesus. Dumfries. Over to the right flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. He's dealt with that really well. Rice. Havertz. And he was quick to react. Nice looking ball. Thuram. Crosses it. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
So we
And he has shown him a yellow card. Missed by a fraction. Lewis Skelly. That is a brilliant interception. Gabriel Jesus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
DiMarco. Looking for options for movement.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
White gets into a good position. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. Rice. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pass somewhat off target. He's in a great position here. And the shot! That is not from. In he goes again! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gabriel Jesus. To Havertz. Time and again they are repelled. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Time added on will be 2 minutes.
So that's it. It is all over.
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour.
Contar que te.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there is here a great... Gets the shot away! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And a header! No, just not quite. Gabriel Jesus makes a dash for it. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's gone loose. Impressive jump! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Francesco Esposito. Rice. Havertz.
Hey, number.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to retrieve it. Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rice, good purposeful running this. Dumfries. Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Stood up well to him there. And here's Martinelli. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. And it's Lewis Skelly. Rice.
Inter really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes.
Chance for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That is ended up in no man's land. That's been slipped through. Now it's Barella. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, some tackle that. Foul
I'm
and a
the
free
boy,
kick in
the
a
boy
very
too.
dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard...
He's having a go. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bastoni, and it's Zielinski. Tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Zielinski, well, that pass isn't the best. Lewis Skelly. He's having a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Lewis Skelly clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Pass somewhat off target. Zielinski. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Denzel Dumfries. That has not gone well. Akanji. Acerbi. That's a delicate pass. Now it's Martinelli. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's in on goal! And again! It's bounced back off the post! Havertz plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Everyone, please welcome
Arsenal
the two
firmly
sides.
in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. The second period is underway. Great vision. DiMarco receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Barella. Played out to the left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Barella charging forward, the ball at his feet. Havertz.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, great chance! Decent chance! Oh, crossbar! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's superb. The most accurate pass. Zubimendi. Havertz.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
very well
like-
drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Zielinski. Some resolute defending there. Arsenal in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
The attendance
You know, it
for
was
this
an
match
intervention that had to be
62,005.
made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
DiMarco. And here's Thuram.
Ada mobil ni.
Zubimendi. Zubimendi towering forward here. Zielinski tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great work on the overlap. Gyökeres. There's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Thuram. DiMarco. Ball's gone out of play.
Muito adido. Bro.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's White. Thuram
Wow.
gets a foot in here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Não, muito muito.
Thuram wins the duel this time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Just about up to 75 minutes. Martinelli. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Barella. DiMarco. And the pass is intercepted. Havertz. Gets a good foot in there.
Yes.
Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. Gabriel with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Baby, não,
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Zielinski. That's a good foray he's making. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
bro.
Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Acerbi gets across to intercept that. That's destined for the flank. Now is this the final assault? Foot in. Can he spark a counter here? That's good running with the ball.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation
have
that
been
there will be
indicated.
2 minutes stoppage time. Well, this is surely their last chance. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Arsenal And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere absolute. Zielinski with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Barella, DiMarco, tries to pass it through, Zielinski! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him, and now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Lewis Skelly is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Not the most accurate pass. It's a searching pass. It's played through for him. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's tidy. DiMarco. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides.
He's having a pop! Oh, nearly. Driven forward. Francesco Esposito might just make this. Havertz. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Raya claims comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Thuram. Akanji.
Inter genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gyökeres. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Oh, this is a great shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's heaved it away. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And here's Jesus. Tries one from range. That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Good purposeful running. Goes for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Acerbi. Çalhanoğlu.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Martinelli. To Havertz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's picked out the run. Zielinski. Big chance! And it's in. They are purring, truly purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Esposito. Barella. Can he get on the end of this?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. Lewis Skelly. Rice going forward. Rice. Quick driving run. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can...
He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's Barella. And here's Thuram. He's picked his way through. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. He's having a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control. Oh, that's a fine interception.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily
The attendance for this
Subimendi.
match was 62,005.
for Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Gabriel Jesus
Yeah, I admire
showed
it.
plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Jesus. Rice. And he's well positioned. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the uprights. That's going to go a long way. Rice powering forward here. It's Gabriel Jesus! And that's a tidy finish. They're back within reach. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Ha.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet. Oh, super ball. Thuram! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And it's made its way to him. And here's Jesus. No way through. Chalhanoglu. DiMarco. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
This looks chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's gone for goal! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And a header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's got the beating of his man. Martinelli. Can he finish? It's a goal! Right back in the game. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And now he has two. All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He's found a way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He is through here. Chance! And that's a good finish. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It's turning into quite Gabriel Jesus. Real chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that:
minutes has been
clinical.
indicated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Gabriel Jesus, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his.
Good night, my brothers.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. Havertz! Now there's a terrific hit. The most accurate pass. Driving on and making good progress. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's good play. Zielinski gets a foot in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a shot at goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's in a great position here. Threads one in. And he was alert to it. DiMarco has it out wide and in space. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Martinelli. Acerbi gets over and intercepts. Barella. And it's made its way to him.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Barella. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, some astute defending there. And here's Jesus. Now there's a fine ball. And that is masterful defending.
Yes.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, easy pickings there. Rice. Good purposeful running this.
Oh, great feat, that.
There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Zielinski. A probing pass. And he's worked it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rice is standing over this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Rice! DiMarco getting this one clear. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, the ball's gone astray.
That's good play from him.
He's taking on the lot of them. Martinelli, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Gabriel Jesus is onto it in a flash.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Played through for the wide man.
Oh.
Real chance! Rice. And he's had it nicked away. Now, can they get him away? Picked out chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's found support out wide. No way through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a good run down the left. And here's Jesus. Luis Skelly. Dumfries. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's delightful. It's Gabriel Jesus! And that has been knocked clear.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded
There
the
will be
space
1 minute
to hold
added
on to it,
time.
but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And the shot! In he goes again! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Players.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Back on the way then. Oh, that pass isn't the best. DiMarco. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Rice. Now it's Tura. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Havertz. Barella gets a good foot in there. Rice with the foul. Dumfries. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Thuram! And that is well cleared.
Mình mưu cũng biết là thầm lên bó thủ lĩnh.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That is outstanding, just outstanding. Tries one from range! Rice.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
No, that's been intercepted.
79.
Gyökeres. Good ball, good take. Havertz has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Decent hit from there. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. Rice. He'll try from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Arsenal certainly look
I
sharp
think-
there.
I think-
They're very well drilled in this
Yeah,
art of
yeah.
counter-attacking.
Zubimendi picks it up from the goal kick. Bastoni cuts it out. Well, that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is lovely. Great defending, strong and determined.
Mínimo pulso, man.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gabriel Jesus. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Yeah,
Serious
lucky,
trouble
man,
lay in store.
Cuma bem.
And that's going to be a booking. Chalhanoglu. Nicely weighted ball. Look at this. And the shot! Off the post! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete! Thuram duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Zielinski. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause.
There you go.
What a save by David
Well, yeah.
Raya! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Rice attempts a clearance. Barella! And the keeper read that really well.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
White. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he get onto this? And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Martinelli. And that was very necessary. No foul, says the referee. Lewis Skelly. Arsenal very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Great chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Zielinski just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Chalhanoglu. Dumfries. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And it's Barella. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, such a clever touch.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half
Added
measures
minutes
from
has
here.
been indicated.
White with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gyökeres providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Oh, well played, well played. Barella. Now it's Barella. He's found a way through. And he shoots! Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good
Anyone appearing
evening.
intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Ooh. Ele bang nanti ngomong ke we mu zaina.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement is...
Shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! And the game springs instantly to life.
Was poppy.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many...
Ah, he's given it away! Thuram! Havertz. Zubimendi. And here's Jesus. Now, can they get him away? Barella. And it's Barella. Zielinski. And that was asking for too much. Oh, easy pickings there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's been shifted off it. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Zielinski. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rice. And here's Jesus. And it's Gabriel Jesus! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out of play for a throw. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Acerbi can get it clear. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Zielinski. Gabriel cuts it out. Now it's Zielinski. Tries to pass it through.
Hey, but this
And
ball,
a header!
Lemah.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, they've got it again. Played into space. He's in a great position here. Barella. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel. For Rice. Rice. Good driving run. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's intervened well there. Lewis Skelly bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Çalhanoğlu, Zielinski, Zubimendi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Just eases him off the ball. Barella. Nicely weighted ball. Rice. Spread it left. Tries to play it through. Dumfries finding himself in space. Quick look, then plays it in. That is ended up in no man's land. Barella. Barella. Barella!
Merci.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, it's terribly wayward. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. He won't be happy with that one. DiMarco. And he's forced to go back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Rice.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Rice running with intent. Half-time getting close now. Oh, well played, well played. Gabriel. Looking for options for movement. Thuram. Oh, just skips past his man.
2 added minutes
And it's
has been
Barella.
indicated.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Martinelli. And it's Rice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Arsenal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we are back underway. Arsenal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Havertz, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Thuram. And that is a little undercooked.
Wonderful.
Ambitious ball here. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. Gyökeres. No way through. That's a cute ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is a brilliant... Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. DiMarco, pass somewhat off target. Havertz gets on his bike and on the move. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Can he get it through? That's tidy. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's gone loose. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that should get the job done. Zubimendi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gyökeres going forward. DiMarco. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Backward it goes, and he shoots! And it's hoisted clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Havertz! He's having a hit! Arsenal have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rice with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend it. Rice! Corner number 3 coming up. They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice. Barella does really well to win the ball there. DiMarco. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was alert to it.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a... Shoots! It's loose and it's come back out to him. And it's in! Inter are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Inter Milan restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Jesus. Oh, important interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Point-blank header! Now, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
DiMarco with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow. Havertz appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Zubimendi tries to clear. Çalhanoğlu crosses it in. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Acerbi wins the duel this time.
Nice.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Esposito.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He is through here. White. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Aims beyond the defence. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. DiMarco picks it up out wide. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. And he's quick to get rid. And that will be the final act. Arsenal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could.
Gabriel Jesus.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So we're very much on the way now. Barella succumbs to the pressure. Martinelli venturing down the left. Martinelli. Great defending, strong and determined. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would have to highlight Zubimendi. It really is amazing.
Shapes to shoot!
Exact time.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a good ball out wide. Crossed it. Impressive jump! No messing about, just bludgeon. Big chance! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Havertz! Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Zubimendi Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gabriel Jesus gets flagged offside. Lewis Skelly. Arsenal are behind here despite their domination of possession. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Akanji. Francesco Esposito is onto it in a flash. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's heaved it away. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Zubimendi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's had it nicked away. Zielinski. Rice. And here's Havertz. That is good strength.
Oh, really well played.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Great vision. Now it's Thuram. Chance here to counter. And it's Barella. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Zielinski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Jesus. That's good running with the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Zielinski. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Martinelli. Oh, lovely bit of skill. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Tries to play it through. Acerbi calmly anticipates. Bastoni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Barella. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's an excellent interception. It's gone for a throw-in. Now here's the delivery. No way through, so back it comes. And that signals the end of the first period. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so
Everyone,
far,
please
Peter.
welcome
If
the
it ain't
two
broke,
sides.
don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. DiMarco, he is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Cross goes in there. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed a repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! Fantastic from Çalhanoğlu! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yes.
Now it's Thuram. Subimendi plays it long. He has found a way through. Zielinski. Zielinski gets on his bike and on the move. Zielinski! Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Threads one in. And here's Jesus. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
This match was
And he's quick to return it. He's had it taken off him. Zielinski.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
On the finish! And he should have made it 4.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
DiMarco. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's intervened well there. Gyökeres. Havertz. Oh, sweet feet. Gyökeres. Now, can they get him away?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's definitely onside. Great chance! And somehow he kept it out.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that pass is somewhat less than I... And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rice. Gyökeres. Oh, good take in a good area. He's having a pop! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It is a very, very good save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required.
Getting up there! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. DiMarco. Now it's Zielinski. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Dumfries. He came in hard, very hard. Gabriel Jesus. And the counter is on.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And he's in on goal. And he shoots! And he hits the net!
Well, winning the ball back that high up the pitch obviously reduces the distance from goal, and it was his pressure that forced the mistake.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet. White. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Havertz.
Oh, robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. DiMarco. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Subimendi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Martinelli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Subimendi. Gyökeres.
And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
It's Gabriel Jesus! Goal! Arsenal! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Can he finish? Off crossbar! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Tries to pass it through.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Subimendi. Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Looking for options for movement. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Dumfries. And here's Martinelli.
Ball's gone out of play.
Hey, ben je wordt hem niet meer al bijna.
Gabriel Jesus receives it in a good position.
Havertz! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. White is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. No way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Jesus. He'll try from distance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Thuram. Oh, now he can run away with it. Pass somewhat off target. And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Akanji is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was...
He's having a hit! Smashing save, really good save that.
Inter are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Zubimendi. And here's Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gabriel has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Lewis Skelly. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's there to belt it away. But that has not gone well. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's a move.
And there's the shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good ball, good take. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Thuram, he's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Great football, shot and save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And the goal, real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Some resolute defending there. And here's Jesus. Barella. Esposito. And Inter now could counter-attack. Caught offside that time. And he's being shifted off it. DiMarco.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. White running with the ball, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Brilliantly cut out. Zubimendi. No, that was never going to make it. Bastoni. And here's Zielinski. DiMarco. Tries one from range. And he's done very well to deal with it.
Inter are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gyökeres has found the net here, of course. Goes for a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Dumfries getting this one clear.
Yes.
And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh no, what has happened here? Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Gabriel Jesus. DiMarco. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's well spotted. He's looking wide. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Dumfries makes a move down the right. And the counter is on. Nice control. And he shoots! And again! And a neat finish! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, well measured. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. Barella. Zielinski. Shot could be on. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's DiMarco. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Zielinski. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Rice. Havertz. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Tura. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rice.
This looks promising,
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
and that could set him on his way. Oh, nice touch.
Decent chance! It is close, but that is the last of it.
Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So things are underway. And it's Rice. Martinelli. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's a pretty loose pass. He is through here. Martinelli thinks about the shot. Caught offside that time. This looks promising. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Dumfries. So we're still where we started right now. Showing good feet. Stood up well to him there. Çalhanoğlu defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Luis Skelly. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Superb from Gabriel Jesus! A finish right from the top draw. Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
DiMarco actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that is a nice touch. He has found the way through. Arsenal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Arsenal are down to 10 men. The pass has gone astray. Rice. Looking for the run. Martinelli is onto this. That's the keeper's ball. Thuram. Half an hour played now. Good take, and is he in? That's put paid to the danger. Goes for the shot! There was plenty of power on that. Zielinski. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Martinelli. He's Martinelli! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
And it's Zielinski. And here's Thuram. Francesco Esposito receives it in a good position here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Barella. Dumfries. Lewis Skelly has created one goal already. Not the most accurate pass. Akanji. That's going wide left. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He's through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. Çalhanoğlu. Dumfries.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. And they win it back again. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please welcome our players to the field.
We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Arsenal have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's found a way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Always goal side. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu. Now, can they get him away? He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow.
Barella really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Arsenal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good take in a good area. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Rice. Now it's Havertz. And he's being shifted off it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could...
He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Çalhanoğlu. White cuts it out. Havertz. And it's made its way to him. He might be in here! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No way through, so back it comes. Thuram. Zielinski. Saliba cuts out the pass. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Thuram. Zielinski. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now this could be a chance. That has been cut short.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That is good alertness. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Havertz. Barella. Zielinski. He's in a great position here.
There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's having a go!
And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation. Super.
Tries one from range!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. He's found space here. That is a brilliant interception. Saliba can clear it away. And that was nowhere near his best.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last!
Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Havertz. Now it's Martinelli. And here's Jesus. And it's Rice. And that signals the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Gabriel Jesus voted. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim...
He's rising! Oh, crossbar!
But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Dumfries is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's intervened well there. Saliba, can he spark a counter here? Gyökeres stood his ground strongly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I personally like the look of the very impressive Miles Lewis-Skelly. Yes, he's a fullback, but he plays a hybrid role. He often finds himself in central midfield too, and that way he can control the game with his passing 1 minute, then all of a sudden he can just speed.
Thuram! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Zubimendi. Oh, this is a very good run. Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli.
Terrific effort! Goal! Arsenal!
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looking to play him in. Gabriel Jesus has the space to scheme. Corner it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets.
Getting up there!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Zielinski. And he's there to clear it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Havertz is onto this. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. White calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Out towards the flank. And that is expertly dealt with. Yes, White with a definite foul there. And he is going into that little black book. Lacking in accuracy.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Martinelli. Can he get on the end of this? Barella.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's made it Martinelli! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Martinelli deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Zielinski. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice. Martinelli finding himself in space. Lewis Skelly. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. That was travelling. It's a searching pass. Zielinski does really well to win the ball there. No way through.
2 added minutes
Dumfries.
has been indicated.
To Barella. He is through here. Zielinski. That's a little off target. And it's Zielinski. Acerbi is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on...
He'll try from distance! Off target by a whisker. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's a promising position. Zielinski.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Havertz charging forward, the ball at his feet. DiMarco. Zubimendi. Havertz. And here's Jesus. And here's Martinelli. Dumfries.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Havertz going forward. White looking to hit the byline here. Nice control. That is lovely. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Barella. Barella. He's having a pop! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
The attendance for this match.
Well, they were
was
starting to look more and more
60,332.
threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
And the shot! Goal!
Inter! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gabriel Jesus.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
DiMarco. White is the guilty party there. Oh, it's a vicious effort. Martinelli. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, now he can run away with it.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's on it. Can he get away? Francesco Esposito showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Can he get onto this?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Havertz. And here's Jesus. Çalhanoğlu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that has not gone well. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's having a hit! Nearly, but not quite.
Zielinski really might have let his reputation.
Zielinski appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Rice. Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Rice! Off the bar!
Has been indicated.
It's a goal kick. Four added minutes on the board. DiMarco. Zielinski. This looks promising. Oh, that's a key interception. Zielinski. Rice.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Gyökeres has it in a wide position. Now try to spin. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and That's left plenty for the manager to think about, a painful
And a
reminder
quick
of
reminder today,
where standards
everybody,
really need to be.
Make sure to put any litter in the bins
So
provided.
thank you very much,
you
Jim, for
your
joining me.
cooperation.
That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.